You know what's also important is unmuting my mic. This is okay. So thank you. Good grief, this has been a time. So what I was saying before I failed to turn on my microphone, because I just have been getting everything wrong, is that about 5 minutes before the stream started, my monitor just decided to stop working. No problem. And I had to figure that out. And then just now, this is a minor thing, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, but Streamlabs has got this nice little setup where you can like connect to an iPad app, and so I'll set my iPad here and control everything from there. That just doesn't work, and I can't get it to work, so I just gave up on that. But you know what? It's fine. Hi, hello. How are you doing? I am going to. I'm very excited about today's game. I've been excited about this game for quite a while. By quite a while, I mean since like late last year. But I am a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of like puzzle games, like logic kind of games where you have to really think your way through things. But I'm a fan of a genre that I think I can safely say has been kind of on the rise lately, of detective games. It's interesting because the biggest one that I can think of is Return of the Obra Dinn, which people who have mentioned this game, the game we're going to play, The Case of the Golden Idol, here I can bring it up here actually. Why not? If Streamlabs can find it. Come on, Streamlabs. It's right there. It's right there, Streamlabs. Okay, another problem I gotta fix. But while I'm fixing that, The Case of the Golden Idol is it's a game that I've heard a lot of people mention in the same kind of breath as the Return of the Obra Dinn, as a kind of deduction game, a game where you have to kind of go around and sort of figure out what happened, who did it, that sort of thing. Return of the Obra Dinn to me was really special, just in the fact that I've seen games try to do kind of detective stuff before, like even like the Batman games would have those things, or Heavy Rain, other games that the less said about Heavy Rain the better. But I've rarely seen it actually executed all that well. It'll kind of do a thing where it's like, oh, you'll go into a detective mode, and then it'll like highlight the clues that are on the ground and stuff like that. And you're not really doing any deducting. You're not really doing any of your own detecting. And Obra Dinn, I feel like, really transformed that. Like, I really genuinely felt like I was doing all of the deductive reasoning and all of the kind of figuring out on my own. And sorry, one second. Come on. Case of the Golden Idol. There we go. There we go. Let me transition over here so everybody can see my beautiful hard work. But yeah, Return of the Obra Dinn. Unfortunately, this game that you can't really play twice. You kind of can. Maybe I will, actually. There's a lot of details that are hard to remember in that game, but that's kind of one of those games where once you figure it out, you figured it out. Weirdly, I would even put Outer Wilds in kind of the same category as a sort of detective game. And now we've got Case of the Golden Idol. Let's see if I can get the mouse to show up here. 1 second. Well, it says it's capturing the cursor. Doesn't look like it is to me, but that's fine. Yeah, it seems like this is kind of like a straight up murder mystery game, and I'm very, very excited about that. And so I'm ready to jump in. I know almost nothing about the game beyond that. I think there are multiple murders that you have to solve. And that's kind of all I know. All I heard was people say this game and Obra Dinn, and I'm in. Obra Dinn, I'm in. Let's go for it. Recommended experience with highlights. Select this if you don't like pixel hunting. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, this will kind of tell us what to click on. I think, okay. An abrupt termination of contract. Let's go. Okay. We're already off to a start. So I guess we can examine these guys. I knew what you were plotting, you snake. Okay, a pipe. Okay, a lot's going on here. So wait, why am I clicking on these items? Both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley. Oh, you can still only see the home screen. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Hang on a second. It's like not refreshing or something. It's weird. You can see it now, right? Okay. Let me see if I can... I'm worried it won't stay that way. Yeah, I see the problem. For some reason, when I tab away... For some reason, when I tab away, it freezes everything. Let's see if I can figure out why. Technical break, 1 second. Okay, I want you to deselect that. Can you do that for me? You don't really seem to want to do that. Edit and live. And then as soon as we come over here, it freezes. Basically, when I'm playing the game, nobody else can see it, which sort of defeats the purpose, I would argue. Let's see here. Okay. Is it frozen right now, or can you see things moving around? Like right now though, is it frozen? I'm basically froze again. Okay. Then that didn't work. Why are you causing me so much trouble, Case of the Golden Idol? I'll tell you what. Normally, I would test all this stuff technically before I started, but my monitor wouldn't even turn on. So, you know. Didn't have time for this. Okay, capture specific window. Let's try this one. Okay. That seems to work. That's interesting. Transform. Reset transform. Oh, that's the window capture. Hang on. Okay, game capture. Transform. Reset transform. Nope. Okay, no, there we go. How are you liking this riveting commentary as I do a bunch of stuff in Streamlabs that you can't see? Okay, now here's the big test. Okay, okay. Yes, okay, finally. We finally got Case of the Golden Idol to cooperate with Streamlabs, which was the greatest mystery of them all. Now, let me show you all, and by you all, I think I mean my lovely fiance who's in the chat. This is the scene that I opened up on. Somebody's just pushing a guy off a cliff. He says, "I knew what you were plotting, you snake." And now, okay, this is what I don't understand. Are these items that he has right now? A pipe, a letter. Both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley. Ooh. I'm moving these words around and I don't know why. Okay. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. So we've got Albert Cloudsley, who funded this expedition, Oberon Geller, who provided the map, Dr. Oberon Geller, and Esquire Albert Cloudsley. Okay. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm doing, but I put words down there. That's what a detective does. And a dagger. This guy says, He's got a scalpel, okay. And a medicine bottle. So this guy is probably the doctor. Dr. Oberon Geller. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Great. Wish I knew what that meant. Horn of finger. Horn of thumb. Bay of Shadows. Ruins of Xenopolis. I've maxed out something, or maybe I found all the clues. Can I like label this guy? Because I'm pretty sure this guy's Oberon Geller because he's got a scalpel and a medicine bottle, so I feel like he's probably a doctor. And that's, I mean, maybe I'm just assuming, but I'm assuming these two people are Albert Cloudsley and Oberon Geller. We've got 2 bags here. One has got a tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. So this bag on the left presumably belongs to the man who is doing the pushing, because it's stuff for his pipe. Over here, a bag of medical instruments and some medicine, as well as some coins and gems, and a golden statue. So once again, see, he's got 2/3 of the treasure. This guy has 1/3 of the treasure and a golden statue, which was part of the agreement. So yes, the bag on the right belongs to Oberon Geller, which is this guy. This guy is Albert Cloudsley. And here we can fill some in. Okay, I'm liking this already. I can see the resemblance to Obra Dinn. For sure I can see the resemblance to Obra Dinn. Okay. So the upside down one is Oberon Geller. I feel very confident about that. All identities are filled in correctly. Hell yeah. When a scroll is completely filled in, words can be dragged directly from the slots. When a scroll is completely filled in. So I guess I had to get all of the words down here. Interesting. That means that Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff in the... So they're in some part of Monkey Paw Island and camp in blank of blank. Okay. Let's see if we can get a better idea. Well, I imagine... Where's that map? Did he have the map? Yes. It could be the X, but I assume that's where they were going. I don't know if it necessarily means that's where they are in this exact moment. Bay of Shadows. Expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Have anything else? Any other clues? Well, I could just say... We got 2 islands here. Does that help us? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because that would mean they're at the Horn of Thumb, right? Because you can see the islands in the distance. Right? Maybe? I don't know. I'm going to say that. Maybe I'm thinking about this completely wrong. I'm going to say they were in the Horn of Thumb. Hey, the scroll has been fulfilled. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner, Albert Cloudsley, Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. Wow. And camp in... I just feel like filling this in too. Everything's filled in correctly. I am into this game. Okay. So, now what? I'm done with this one. I should have clicked the thing that took me back, because now I don't know how to get there. This, no, this. Okay, great. Chapter 1: Complications in the Family. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Yeah, so this game is very, very Obra Dinn. For people who haven't played Obra Dinn, basically, it's very similar. It's you essentially are going around on a ship to find like people who have died on the ship, and then you kind of go back in time to the exact moment that you died, and you get to explore the scenario and figure it out. It's very much like this. That guy's dead. That guy is dead on the bed. This clue has been added to the thinking panel, okay? The man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. Okay, we got wound and head from that. Ring with a ruby. Clover, lead poisoning. The ladder went up there, so somebody was trying to access that book specifically. This I mean, I love this guy. I don't know who he is or what his deal is, but it's great. Is that him? I can't tell. No, probably not. Okay, here's a map. Woodshire, Crow Tower, and Blackfield. It is, I guess right now it is August 23rd. Oh, well, no. It's not necessarily August 23rd right now, but it's August 23rd the last time this was set, which is probably by this guy. I assume he lives here, and this is his bed. So he died on August 23rd, whatever today is. Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, related to Albert Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. August 22nd, the day before his death. Woke up a beautiful day. 12:30, washed and dressed in my dining attire. 14 o'clock, had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. 16 o'clock, changed to my hunting attire. That's what he's wearing right now. 17 o'clock, rode to hunt badgers. Had no luck today and returned home. 18, changed to my researching attire. Oh. 19, changed to my dining attire. I would have thought... It looks like he's been dead a while. Yeah, he does. I would have thought this was dining attire. Hunting attire. Well, maybe. Had a tasty beef loin for supper. 22:30. Filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for my research. So this was the day before. I might be wrong, but I believe this looks like hunting attire to me. He's got the boots. He's got all that. That could mean that he died sometime between 16 and 18. He fills diary last. Yes, good point. So he wouldn't have filled in his diary at all on the 23rd. But I think we can take from that he must have died between 16 and 18 o'clock because he's in his hunting attire. And I'm guessing he probably has the same routine every day. Now, this is interesting. I will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. I think he's claiming it's a letter, maybe from him, but maybe not, claiming that he is going to spontaneously combust for research. Doesn't look like that's what happened. What do we think that is? Oh, that's what's that equipment in there? Is that research? That's his researching attire. Okay. So clearly was not wearing that, or it seems clear to me. Maybe that's dining attire up there. That's dining attire. Ha 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 ha. I like this. Okay. So yes, he is definitely in his hunting attire. There's a yacht. And then, can I click the horse when the horse runs by? I can. And a horse is running in the yard. All right. We filled in the panel. Oh. And a golden idol. It's like the game says. Okay. I feel pretty good about this. So Sebastian Cloudsley, I mean that's who this is, right? Oh, let's fill in his identity here. I have no other names that are options, so it's got to be Sebastian Cloudsley. Oh, here we go. I can mark that. I don't really need this part, but sure, why not? That's his dining attire. That's his researching attire. That's his hunting attire. I kinda, very, very small criticism. I kind of wish I didn't fill out this part because I liked the fact that I was able to deduce that without this holding my, but whatever. Okay. Sebastian Cloudsley, Lord of... Well, he's by the water. So Blackfield. Lord of Blackfield. Lord of Blackfield passed away in his bed. The cause of death was A. Well, he was definitely... Oh. Which occurred when he fell from a ladder. Okay, so it was a head wound. While he was... Well, I guess while he was hunting. Why would he be hunting from a ladder? He would be researching. But he's wearing his hunting attire when he died. Okay. Hunting for a book. Yeah, exactly. I guess researching? No. Okay. Well, I could have something else wrong. So, are we sure that he is Lord of Blackfield? I think so. The only clue I think we really have is that we're by the water. He's got to be Lord of Blackfield, right? Also, hello, Kyle and Error. Good to have you in here. What else are we missing here? Cause of death was a head wound which occurred when he fell from a wound head. It was not a spontaneous combustion. He was researching that, I think. What was the book that was up here? Lead poisoning. But no, he definitely died from a head wound. When he fell from a... Oh, from a... I'm an idiot. Of course, he didn't fall from the ladder. He fell from his horse. Wow. Wow. Way to put things together. I just saw fell from and thought there was only one answer. That's actually what went in my head. Of course, he fell from a horse because he was hunting. There we go. That's why the horse was loose. Okay. I'm not going to be a good detective. How did he get in his bed? Well, it kind of looks like he kind of crawled his way there. Because if you look... See, actually, you know what? Look at that. Trail of blood. I think he crawled over and then he died in his bed. That sucks. That's kind of sad and gruesome. Or was dragged there. That's true. Interesting. Okay, so Kyle, you've played this before. Okay. Well, definitely no spoilers. Not that I would suspect anything of you, but I'm going to solve all the mysteries myself because I clearly have trouble with it. Actually, is the real answer. Okay. Replay. I'm going to replay this in case I missed anything, but I don't think I did. This guy looks shocked. She looks mildly amused. This guy just bemused. This guy looks happy about it. I wish I could play it again with no knowledge. That's exactly how I feel about Obra Dinn and Outer Wilds. I feel like they're all in kind of the same rough sphere, which is like once you figured it out, that's kind of the game. I will say I actually watched somebody stream not Outer Wilds, but Obra Dinn as a replay. And it actually kind of worked because she hadn't played it in a couple years, and there was still enough stuff that she remembered, but most of the details she had forgotten. So I feel like I might be able to do that. Outer Wilds, I think that's kind of unplayable forever because that game is about like figuring out big, grand things, not like all the little tiny details necessarily. But yeah, I get that same vibe from this game. I'm just glad that they're making more games like this. This is so cool. Okay. Sorry. I'm very excited about this. The dramatic departure of an outsider. Here we go. We've got some stuff going on. Yeah, hard to forget the mechanical spoilers in Outer Wilds. Yeah, exactly. All right, well, let's take a look at this guy first, because this is not good. Got a scorched horse brush and a scorched knife. Scorched horse brush. So this guy maybe worked in the stable or something. What the blazes? That's what he sounds like. What the blazes? No, that's just me doing my Doc Brown impression from when I played Stray. August, I think that's jockey, although it looks like Focky. August Focky Club Derby. Race 3, win, Raging Sultan. Place, show wager 35 pounds. Okay, so this guy was betting in a horse race. Spare me, devil, I was simply following orders. You were following orders, huh? Astonishing Monkey Man, property of Pear Brothers. So he's got a knife too. Knife. He says he was following orders. What sort of orders? No, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. Is this... Okay. This guy... Ooh. Is this interactive? No. Might be later, though. So he's got an idol. A ring with a ruby. A little bit of money. Spontaneous combustion. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. The sacred glyphs for combustion on the idol. Okay, this is starting to... Stuff is starting to come together here. So... Interesting. So that guy... What's his name? Lord Crowdsley or whatever his name was before, was researching spontaneous combustion. It looks like, I mean, he's got fire coming from his mouth. That looks like spontaneous combustion to me. This guy says, interesting. Yeah, sure is. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew, E.C. E. Crowdsley? I'm having a lot of trouble remembering the names. Wait, can I go back and see names? I don't know how much it matters. So this is Cloudsley, Sebastian Cloudsley. It might... I don't know how important it'll end up being to remember things from scene to scene, but... Okay, we don't know who EC is. Because it was Albert and... something else. Okay. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. Saddlebag. And a dagger. Okay. What an unexpected turn of events. This is the guy that doesn't seem to really care. An embroidered handkerchief. EC. So is this EC? I would assume so. Edmund Cloudsley. Lord Edmund Cloudsley's speech stirs Parliament. September 7th, 1786. Let's get some dates together. We'll do that in a second. Dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you. David Goran is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I'm sure you will find very useful. If you are displeased with the services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. Okay. Experienced coachman. Would that be the guy with the horse brush who exploded? He's got a stiletto blade. Okay, September 7th. In 1786, I'm assuming it's the same year that this guy died. Oh, doesn't say. Well, I'm assuming it is. And so this would have been, well, like 2-3 weeks after he died, something like that. Okay. Again, not sure yet. These clearly are all connected in some way. Just who knows how. Stable Rota for Adam and James. Horse grooming and stable cleaning. Okay. Ooh. Shit. What day is it? Monday. Okay, cool. So it's Monday. James then was on horse grooming duty. Explodey guy had a horse brush. So I'm assuming his name is James. Do we have any other name? Oh my God, there's more. Okay. Oh, all right. There's a lot to do here. Here's a little lizard man. I'm just very happy for him. I'm just happy he exists. Okay. Let's go around the room. Fat Lord, pair twins. A and J are the pair twins. This guy, property of pair brothers, astonishing monkey. I don't know what this is. Is this a book? It seems very possible that this guy is the A in A and J, but I don't know that I have it quite enough to go by. They don't seem to like Fat Lord. Okay. Oh, we got some crests here. Batley, Cloudsley, and Cubert. Recognize this from the Blackbird or whatever the place is. I will tell you what, my complete inability to remember names might prove difficult when playing this game. My apologies. He can be so bad here sometimes. Don't know what that means. Okay, 6 rings with various stones. She is quite wealthy, it seems. She's got a fan. She has got an ornamented guitar blade. Shamal Bot. Oh, he can be so badir sometimes. Maybe that's an Indian term or like a Hindi term. Okay, Nicholas Maker, attorney. Is that him? I would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I am appalled. Whew, okay. Reading of the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley, September 7th, 1786. That is today. So we've got a family tree. This is good. Albert Cloudsley. Albert, I believe, was the one who died at the beginning, right? Oh, no, not died. He murdered. Was there a date on this? January 5th, 1742. Okay. So this happened way in the past, I think. Fun family. Just lots of fun all around. So 1742, that's like 44 years ago. So that kind of makes sense. So Albert Cloudsley is the father of, I guess, Sebastian, Sebastian Cloudsley, I believe, was the one that we saw dead from the horse accident. I mean, the ladder accident. I mean, the horse accident. Edmund is his brother. I'm going to say Rose or Beatrix might have been the one. Was she the one who was looking on at the funeral as well? I think so. Peter Batley. Testate. I don't actually know what testate means. I assume it means dead. Willard Wright associate question mark? Yeah, who's Willard Wright? Okay, 4 inheritors all present. Edmund and Rose. Rose is a different last name? Yeah, I think because she's married. Same with Beatrix. And in fact, I think they're both married to other noble houses here. Batley and Cubert. So I guess this whole region kind of comes from Albert Cloudsley's line. Either his son is the Cloudsley here, was lord of that other manor. I'm assuming that Albert's 2 daughters married men who were lords of the other 2 areas. However, now this is interesting. So Beatrix looks like she is not getting an inheritance. So these 4 are getting an inheritance. Sebastian isn't. He's dead. Oh no, testate. Of course, he's the one who died, and so he's the one who's this is his will. Duh. I thought this was Albert's or something. I mean, Albert died a long time ago. Or no, sorry, Albert was the one who was murdered, but he probably died a while ago. That cross may mean dead, actually. So that would be why Beatrix didn't get anything. Peter does, though, her son, Sebastian's nephew, his sister, his brother, and then some guy that apparently nobody knows who this is, Willard Wright. Okay. And he's got 2 shillings and 3 pence and a ring with a ruby. Everybody's got rings with rubies here. So the fact that he's complaining about the legal document, I'm assuming, means that he's the attorney. This guy, Nicholas Maker. Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. I like this guy. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink for responsibility. Sure. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. Now hang on a second. He did say take a walk in your forest. So this guy's speaking from a little bit of privilege that in the forest that you own, you know, that one. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Wow, okay. All right, I don't know how I feel about Sebastian Cloudsley anymore. Oh, shit. A lot going on here. Okay, Dear Willard Wright. All right, here's a letter. How to live a healthy life. Don't fall off your horse. It's a good start. I bequeath to you the gold something. No. Yeah, right, exactly. Ladder. Don't get it twisted. The gold idol of Xenopolis. You will blah blah blah. Okay, I'm hoping I can put these all together in the thinking panel. I'm gonna try to do that. All right, I filled everything in. We have another horse bet. Dear Peter Batley, we have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date, the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255. Okay, I'm only reacting that way because most of what I have to go on is that the richest person I've seen so far has got £4 in her pocket. I know these people probably don't carry around their whole fortune inside their pocket, but I have to imagine £255 is an enormous amount of money. Blackguard and Buck loans. Okay. Debt current. Wow. So Peter Batley's in some trouble. I, Sebastian Cloudsley of Blackfield County, being in bodily health and of sound and disposing mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as executor of my last will and testament. Dear brother. Okay, let's take a look at this in the thinking panel. Oh, it put it together for me. Thank you, game. We met so rarely after you left for colonies. Therefore, I bequeath to you my savings, land, and the Blackfield Manor house. Come home and establish a museum of my life and accomplishments. Okay, so interesting. So these are the 4 people that he left things to. Okay, let's start naming people first. So her, I think she's going to be Mary Kubert, right? Or Rose Kubert. Because she would have been one of the ones. He's the attorney. Nicholas Maker. This guy, I believe we established, is Edmund Cloudsley. I'm never going to remember that last name for as long as I live. Cloudsley. I keep wanting to say Crowley or something like that. Now, this guy we know is James Pear. We know that because he was on horse grooming duty and he had a horse brush. So he was James, and then we learned that A and J are the Pear brothers. Now, I believe this guy is his brother. But I'm going to go back and look just to be sure. Everybody else? What do we have to go on here? Uh-oh. Okay. Now, they did say all 4 inheritors were present. So, and I'm confident, pretty confident about who Rose is. And who this is. Edmund. I mean, I'm just assuming, well, he's got the EC, but it seems that, oh, and there we go. I've just managed for you. David Gorin is experienced coachman. Who's the coachman? What's a coachman? That guy's got a saddlebag. Prepare for the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew. Okay. So this guy is the coachman. What's his name? David Gorin. I am so into this game, you have no idea. Okay, David Gorin. This guy. It's all the same to you. I'll take my leave. He was given a golden idol from the inheritance, it seems. I bequeath to you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. The question is, who is he? This is either Willard Wright or Peter Batley. Between these two. I think. Because it says all 4 are present. Property of Pear Brothers. So I don't really understand this 100%. Why does this book say property of Pear Brothers? Oh, look. There's an A on the knife. There's an A on the knife, and there's a burnt J on the knife. Of course, that is Adam Pear, one of the Pear twins. He was following orders. Curious to know what that means. So I have... My guess is that this is James Baddeley. Or not James. Peter Baddeley. Just because he's younger. But he might. This guy might not be that old. Actually, he's got a wig on, so it could be that he just looks older than he is. He also kind of resembles the family. I don't know. Is that weird? Oh no, but right. Yeah. So that could be Peter Baddeley. Okay, well, this isn't. No. Okay, here we go. We're starting to put some stuff together. So down here, I just noticed this says, "My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and I resolved to help you. I bequeath to you a compilation of my aphorisms to provide the direction in your life which you so clearly lack." Okay, great. So whoever this is got savings, land, and the Blackfield Manor House. This person got left some notes on research. That's not amazing either. This guy got a golden idol. That's great. Peter Baddeley. This guy got that list of empty aphorisms. So I'm assuming that's got to be this person, right? Because he got nothing in his pockets. He didn't get nothing at all from that will reading. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. So that is going to be... He had a gambling ticket in his pocket, I think. Yes, good point. So he's also clearly gambling to try and probably get his debt back and stuff like that. I'm assuming this is referring to Edmund. Oh, let me finish filling out this here first. Yes. Okay. All right. We are in business. So this, I believe, is referring to Edmund because Edmund had his newspaper clipping. His speech stirs Parliament. So this guy is all about politics. Sebastian said he wanted to put him towards something better than politics. So that is to Edmund. We met so rarely after you left for colonies. Therefore, I bequeath to you my savings, land, and the Blackfield Manor House. Come home and establish a museum of my life and accomplishments. So this guy got kind of a backhanded thing because he got all the wealth basically, but also he's required to build a museum to this guy. Crazy. So addressed to... I bequeath you the golden idol. So that's Willard Wright. Because he had the golden idol. Which means that this is Rose Hubert. Oh, right, of course. She left for colonies, as in India. Okay. Now, here we go. How do we put this all together? Blank blank was blank to receive. I wondered why we got all these happy, upset, inspired. Okay, to receive in Sebastian's will, in Sebastian Cloudsley's will, and ordered blank blank and blank blank to take the blank from blank blank. Okay. Suddenly, James Pear died from spontaneous combustion. So, somebody was upset to receive nothing in Sebastian Cloudsley's will. Or was... gonna say, all right. All the same to you, I will take my leave. What's he holding? He's holding the idol. This guy was simply following orders. So he was ordered, I assume, to take the idol from Willard Wright. Now, Edmund and Peter both got essentially nothing. But who cut this up? I'm joining late, but why am I terrified of these dudes' faces? I know. This art style's got a creepy vibe to it. I'm not gonna lie. Also, hey, glad to have you join us. Okay, so this... Dear Willard Wright. Okay, so this is just the will in general that was cut up. Peter... Where were the aphorisms? Here. So Peter just left them on the ground. It seems like he probably stormed off in a huff. He seems surprised, but he could be faking that. Well, he's surprised about the spontaneous combustion. This guy just came out. So I'm going to say that Peter Batley, I don't know how to pronounce that, by the way. Batley sounds right. Peter Batley was upset to receive aphorisms in Sebastian Cloudsley's will. I would be too. You know what? I kind of can't blame him. And ordered James Pear and Adam Pear. I was doing a big like this for victory, but you couldn't see my hands, so I had to make it little. Yay! Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. So it's still a mystery why the flame bursting happened. But we know a bit more now. I'm happy to move on. Is this the same thing we saw before? Yes, okay. All right, next chapter. I am loving this game. Okay. Chapter 2. The Cursed Inheritance. The Murder at the Little Mermaid. Let's go. Oh boy. That's a hell of a murder. I will be honest, I didn't understand where this person's face was until it zoomed in. That's a face. This man is not breathing. Yep, he's still not breathing, but he is also got a bunch of cuts. Ring with a ruby, as always. A walking cane. Now, he spelled out revenge. What is happening here? A murder happened here, and we gotta solve it. Revenge. RR. Now, it looks to... I could believe either that this guy wrote that. I think he must have, right? Because you see the trail coming down from here as if his hand kind of dragged away with the last letter. But we don't know that much yet, so let's keep going. To my dear Maurice, the watch is ticking. Okay, so the watch, this is the current time, not the time of death. He must be left-handed unless he wrote with the cane. Now, why must he be left-handed? Oh, because of the... I see. Because of the trail of blood. He might have written with his cane. Oh. Sure. Little music box, okay? Now, dear proud beast master, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to my bed, for this has been a long day. May Gryphon awaken. Proud beast initiate. Oh my god. Okay, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he has bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. So this must be Willard. This must be Willard, because he got the idol, which I'm assuming is the keepsake. This is all very mysterious and secretive, and nobody seemed to know who Willard was. So it must be because Sebastian was a member of this secret society. And this guy must have been the leader. Thank you, Kyle, for following. Always glad to have another person following my dumb shenanigans here. A washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Why is the water slightly bloody? Did he try to wash his hands while he was dying? Oh, who's that? Who's that? Alarm, alarm, a break-in. Watchman's alarm rattle. Very convenient for this guy to have his name on the thing. I'm going to just go ahead and name that guy right now. He's a little sick. Watchman's lantern. Watchman's spear. Shards of glass lie in the mud. Now, I have watched enough mystery shows from when I was a kid to know that if the glass is on the outside, that means the window is broken from the inside. So, I don't know what that means. There is a little flower. Trapdoor in the ceiling. Can I go up there? No, doesn't look like it. I can go down there. I'll do that later. The door does not open. Interesting. We're thinking exactly the same thing. Which part? The trapdoor or the glass thing? The door does not open. The door does not open. An empty bed, not warm. Trapdoor in the ceiling. So, the glass shards, yeah. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? You can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Who is this guy? An old rusty half of shears. Piece of stale bread. Okay, this is extra mysterious. Well, maybe, okay. Is there blood on this? Rusty half of shears. Is the other half somewhere? Because I suspect, okay, I've got to go downstairs, but so far, what we're establishing is that whoever came in here didn't come from this door. Well, let's see what's down here. Okay, so we've got kind of an inn going on. This is quite a scene, by the way. This is quite a scene. So this is like the door to the street is shut with a latch. So this is like an inn or of some kind. Whoever killed this man did not come from here because neither of these doors open. Probably because they're locked from the inside. I'm pretty confident, because the glass is out here, that the intruder did not come in through here. They probably broke the glass and threw open the window to try and alert, this guy, to make him think there was a break-in. Because secretly, I think they came in through this window, went up the trap door, came down there, and did the murder that away. Now, the half of Shears is interesting. It seems to me like this guy might have been employed, essentially, to do this murder. It's got half of Shears which don't have blood on them, which makes me think the other half might be somewhere. Maybe he ditched it or something like that. If what I'm saying is correct. Can't know yet. All right. Lots to look at here. Let's start from the left. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? What are you talking about? A hand of cards, 7 pence, a key, small sword. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. Okay. So, guy who's dead bought her a drink. This guy's upset about it. He went upstairs and now he's super dead. She's got a key. To Annie, you are beautiful like a rose. For you I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine if that makes you forever mine. He rhymed mine with mine. That's pretty good. Your piglet full of love. Now, she's got a stiletto blade. He has got a small sword. What does that man have? Is everyone armed? It sure seems like it. Yeah. Which I'm guessing, especially in this scene, I think they're trying to get you to figure out which weapon the guy was killed with. Just deal the next one. It's all luck anyway. All right, what's going on here? Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. 1. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. 2. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. 3. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Now, here's a confession. I have ADHD. I just read those 3 things and did not internalize any of it. So let me start again. Okay, the client leaves the port on the 10th. Got it. Be persuasive. Great. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to immediately the servant boy. Okay. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. So, this guy, agent of trading company. East India Trading Company, maybe? Is that the right time frame? I don't know. I don't know history very well. A key, a dagger. Okay. Here we've got... Okay. Some initials and some numbers. Well, I assume these are scores. What game are they playing? I just would have assumed poker or something, but I don't get to see what hands they have, do I? No, okay. Not important. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. What did you gamble with? Got a Navaja folding blade. Navaja, excuse me. A violin, which he's playing. They've all got keys, presumably to their own houses. So I don't know that any of that indicates that any of these people live upstairs. I'm sure one of them does. In the left here. I love the sudden music change. The abrupt music change. An empty bed, not warm. Unless this guy? No, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on in here because this person, whoever it is, left their coat and their boots. Everybody's got shoes here. What's going on with you? Where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. Okay, dear Oscar Boyton, it has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you are willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. Okay. Okay, so this person is trying to get some more of that good, whatever it is. Oscar Boyton. So this guy must be the owner. He probably is the one who lives upstairs, actually. To the left. Because I would presume a ring of various keys. Well, I don't know. I guess I can't necessarily assume that he lives in the place that he owns. Amazing Evans musical performance. Great. This guy's named Evan. Let's just get that, or Evans. Let's just get that down there. Oh, and Oscar Boyton. Let's get him in there too. Aha, wanted, Robert Redruth, escaped convict. So, no matter what the situation, this guy is definitely Robert Redruth. Whether he killed our victim, can't be sure yet. Tab, Green, Briage, Blair. What? Should I know what this means? Green, Briage, and Blair. 4 gallons of wine, 3 gallon wine, 1 gallon wine. Names? Oh, tab. Right. This is bar tab. Got it. Thank you. I see. Okay, so whoever Green is has had a lot of wine. Whoever Briage is has had a little bit. Whoever Blair is has had 1. None of those are Evans. He has not been drinking on the job. Oh, duh. This is an inn. The problem I'm having with this game is I'm missing extremely simple things, like the fact that this is an inn, so the people who are upstairs won't live there. They get a room up there, and they pay for it. Now, Dandelion room, Forget-Me-Not room. That's a Dandelion. That's a Forget-Me-Not. This guy is in the Dandelion room, and which one was that? Willard Wright. Willard Wright is dead. Didn't recognize him. But that is Willard Wright. Dead as fuck. Willard Wright. Who took the other room? Ash Blair. That's one of these 3. Not hit. So that's John. Oh, okay. I got everybody. Does this guy have anything to identify him? I just know that his name is John something. This guy's Evan something. Is that supposed to be the Fiji mermaid hanging from the ceiling? I'm not 100% sure if I know what that reference is. Is that like a ye old curiosity shop thing or something? Like remains of a supposed mermaid? Okay, Amazing Evans. Let's look at this again. So, Willard was in the game at some point. Presuming these are scores from a game. It looks like it. So he was in the game at some point with Ash Blair. Oh, not with... So there's 3 different games that were played. This game was played between someone... It's a P.T. Barnum thing. Got it. Well, we've got... Okay. Green. Somebody green. This is still yellow. Am I missing something? Oh, I just... Okay. So A Green, I guess, has been in every game. JB, John something. John Briage, I guess, because AB is Ash Blair. So John Briage joined later. And does this track? Yeah, it tracks because AG is something green, and they have been in the game the longest, so I think it stands to reason that they were the one who got the most alcohol. Ash, is that a woman's name? I think it could be both or either. Oh, Oscar joined for a game. That's very nice of him. So what are we missing here? That's John Briage. We've got Ash Blair, and what's the other A name? Annie. Okay. So that would mean this has got to be... This is the only one who could be Annie. Because I don't think I see any other... There's Maurice is the only other woman's name, but she's not here. That's somebody else. So that's Annie Green. So she's been there the longest. This guy is Ash Blair. And now the question is, what is this guy's name? Is that Maurice? Maurice is a man's name, isn't it? Where was Maurice mentioned? It was somewhere up here, wasn't it? Also, did Willard Wright have a walking stick before? I don't remember that. Very well might have. I thought... Oh, was that... Oh, I should have gotten Annie a long time ago. Once again, missing stuff. Okay. Where was the name Maurice? That's Ash Blair. I definitely remember seeing the name Maurice. I thought it was up here somewhere, wasn't it? Nobody tell me. That's Henry Parker. Sorry, I'm just re-clicking everything that I've already clicked. Wasn't on this note, was it? No. This is weird. Okay. I don't remember where I saw the name Maurice. I'm just going to put that in there because it's the last one left. All right, that's Maurice Evans. Sorry. No, it's still going to drive me crazy. Where did I see that goddamn name? I thought there was a letter up here that was like, "My dear Maurice" or something like that. Am I crazy? I'm probably crazy. There it is. Oh, okay. Now, actually, this is fascinating then. Why did this guy have a watch to "My dear Maurice"? Did he rob that dude? No. Mother, forgive me, I will never gamble something so dear to me again. There we go. Got it. He gambled away his watch. Willard won it in the game and then went upstairs. Hell yeah. Got it. Okay. It is all coming together. Now, I believe the only person in this entire scenario. Well, let me think about this. There are actually two people, believe it or not, that I can imagine in this scenario that could have done this. This guy is the most obvious candidate, I think. However, this guy here could be making a scene to throw people off. Could be. I'm gonna say it's probably still this guy. What's killing me is that we see a bunch of possible murder weapons, but none of them have blood on them. The only thing that's tipping me off at all is the fact that this is half of Shears. So it's possible he used the other half to do the stabbing, left that half somewhere. I don't really see. No, of course not. He washed it. Whoever it was, washed their murder weapon with this. I'm going to say I really want to say that it's this guy. Because the note also says you can lay low now. So this guy was hired. Whoever it was hired. So I think but he was wanted. Yes. He was wanted, but that means he's a seasoned criminal. I don't know if it said what his crime was, but just escaped convict. It could be that whoever hired him let him out in order to do this and then said, hey, go lay low for a while. So I'm gonna guess this. Robert Redruth crept into Willard Wright's room through the... I'm gonna say trapdoor. While blank and blank were playing cards with loud music. Yeah, fair enough. So that was, who is all there? John Briage, Annie Green, and Ash Blair. A fight ensued upstairs, and Willard Wright got stabbed with a shear. Okay. So this part's all correct. And if I just say window, it's not going to be like... Okay. No, we could say that he crept into Ash Blair's room through the window. No. What else do we have to go on here? I did think that was a little circumspect. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? You can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Who wrote this to this man and why? Oh, okay. One thing I'm kind of an idiot about is that this letter was written by Willard Wright, clearly. It's got the ink and everything. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. So it's September 9th right now. Already is midnight. I will retire to my bed, for this has been a long day. Now, here's something. Revenge. R.R. Robert Redruth, one would think. Or he's being framed. I'm not yet satisfied. Whatever the answer is, I feel like my curiosity has not been satisfied. The door to the street is shut with a latch. So, this guy, by the way, mentioned, where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. So, somebody else works here. This guy can't take a moment. The good news is I don't remember anything helpful. that is a sort of good news, I suppose. I'll come by in 3 days. September 8th. Today's September 9th, so whoever that is not here yet. Not relevant. Blasted boy, I don't think is anybody that we know. I don't think anybody from this room could have done it. Annie's been here the whole time. She's played every game. John jumped in the game right after Willard left. This guy is the musician. He stopped playing the game because he lost badly, clearly. But I see no reason to believe that he has done anything except hang out down here. He does have a key, but I mean, he's not going to have a key to anything up here, I wouldn't think. This guy's door is locked from the inside. This door is locked from the outside. It could have been this one. This guy. Remember you as an agent of our trading company. Blah, blah, blah. The client leaves the port on the 10th. We must... Okay, I didn't pay enough attention to this. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. Be effective once you have the product delivered to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Okay. The client leaves the port on the 10th. That client must be Willard Wright. Okay. Something interesting is finally happening here. Well, he said the letter is being sent tomorrow. Didn't say he was leaving. But still, that's the 10th. The client leaves the port on the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. That sounds like it could be the idol. Like this guy was trying to get the idol. Or whoever hired him. Be effective once you have the product. Deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Of course. Of course. Our names must remain spotless. Hence, you commit a murder and then you pin it on somebody else. This guy is here. Why did that bugger give me a no when he knows damn well I can't read? Yes. He gave him a note. He says he knows damn well I can't read. He gave this guy a note knowing this guy doesn't know what that note is. However, the note is planted there as evidence to say, if anybody finds this person, they can go, oh, he got a note that said, okay, now you can lay low, like successful murder, good job. But this guy didn't commit the murder. He's just off doing his own thing. I will say, I thought this a long time ago, and I never said it out loud, but I thought this a long time ago. This latch is closed. I thought this probably wouldn't be too hard to break into this window either way and get back out quietly, but there's no evidence necessarily to indicate that anybody would have done so. I think what happened is that this guy, what's his name? Ash Blair, he was in the last game, but not the second one. when Willard went upstairs, he went in, he crept up through the trapdoors, committed the murder, blamed it on R.R., Robert Redruth, washed his knife, came back down. That's it. That's it. And I fell for it. I fell for his framing. Ash Blair crept into Willard Wright's room through the trapdoor. Not with a sphere, but with a Navaja. While Ash Blair wasn't playing cards, every time I keep expecting it to turn green and feel so satisfied, and then something's wrong. Who was playing? Annie Green, John Briage, and Oscar. Annie Green and Oscar Boyton. Okay. We're not there yet. Come on. Annie Green, John Briage, Oscar Boyton. So they were the three playing the game. While playing the game with loud music. Ash Blair crept into Willard Wright's room through the trapdoor. Fight ensued upstairs, and Willard Wright got stabbed with a Navaja. I mean, it can't be the window, right? No. And he didn't creep in through the door. It says 2 or fewer slots are correct. You can just say 1 or 2, by the way, again. It means the same thing. Fine. If I didn't see it upstairs and Willard Wright got stabbed with a Navaja. He was the one with the Navaja, right? Oh, no. He had the dagger. Sorry. This guy had the Navaja. That's what it is. Okay. Oh. Wow. It's so satisfying. And that's like... that's what's so good about games like this, is that like... I felt like I had something, but I wasn't there completely, you know? And once it all came together, it like clicked like that. Oh, that's so good. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important. When he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. Got it. That's what the music box is about. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Interesting. Okay, so according to this, he didn't even need to kill him necessarily. He just woke him up. But he just attempted to frame an escaped convict. I love this. Okay. I'm going to say Space Cat Streams. Hey, Space Cat Streams. I searched for this game and you were the only one playing it on Twitch. Well, I'm glad that I could oblige. All right. I think I'm going to play one more scenario. And then I think I'm going to put it down for the game. Played this recently and thought it was very cool. Oh, nice. So are you doing the thing? Okay. I have this thing when I play a game, especially a game like this, where you kind of can't play it twice, you know? Where you're like, well, I can't play it twice, so now I'm going to try and relive it by watching somebody else figure it out for the first time. If that's what you're doing, I wholeheartedly approve, because I have done that many times before. Absolutely. Great. All right. Well, you are free to join us for the ride. Okay. I'm going to do one more scenario and then I'm going to call it a night, I think. How's that sound? Okay. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance, The Intoxicating Dinner Party. Here we go. Now, last couple scenarios, there's been a lot going on, so I might be exhausted by the end of this, but let's go. Hey, creepy little boy. Oh my God. I don't like it. I don't like this tiny man. These sure are fine goats, as he says. He's got an expensive cigar. Little Pip, run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco. that we've seen that name before, haven't we? Berries and cream, berries and cream. Yeah, exactly. Some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I will pay you when I am back, David. Okay. He's got that. These sure are fine coats. It looks like he wants to steal those coats. We got an overcoat and a hat. Oh boy, an overcoat and a hat. Box of cigars in an overcoat and a hat. And, dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I am certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. Sincerely, Edmund Cloudsley. Now, once again, I confess, ADHD didn't internalize all of that. Visited your father last month. Edmund visited Miss Richards' father. I'm certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. That sounds like Edmund. I don't know much about Edmund. That sounds like Edmund. Invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. Now, that was a letter in this coat. So I'm going to work on the tentative idea that today is now April 8th. And this is Edmund's house, and she is here for dinner. Don't know that for sure, but that seems plausible. Dear Mary, here is something for your diary from me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter is such a loser. This guy. Okay. Wow. Just thank you, Peter. The note to little Pip. Okay, David. Some guy named David. This guy presumably sent him off to get some tobacco and some gin. Here we've got a syringe with some liquid left in it. And it looks quite suspicious that somebody hid a syringe in here. Now, this is the one thing. Sorry, quick tangent. This game is extremely well done, and I really, really love all the mystery elements. And I like the fact that there is an option to have this where you're not just like pixel hunting. Yeah, the statue's the murderer, and then they hid the thing. This is the kind of thing where, like, one of the things I really liked about Obra Dinn is the fact that it was a fully 3D environment. You can go around and look at all you want. And you don't have to click on anything. Meant that clues like this were left for you to find. I was guided to find. That's totally fine. But it's just another thing that I really loved about Obra Dinn, that you were never like guided towards anything necessarily. It was kind of cool. But this is totally fine. That's just a random tangent. Anyway. All right. Quite a to-do is going on here. She looks dead. The lady is not breathing and her face is blotched. So we know this person. This is Rose Kubert, I think. Is that her name? She's got a fan. She's got 4 pounds. She's got rings of various gemstones. Yeah, she came. This is definitely that same person. I just don't 100% remember her name. This guy, I just don't like the look of him at all. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. Okay, you're suspect number 1. I don't trust you. You seem like you're faking it. I don't know. It's poison. Nobody touch a thing and nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away. This doesn't even have these don't even have labels. My money's still on the statue. Okay, well, I'll be sure to put that in the diary first. These don't even have labels. They look like keys. This is horrible. An embroidered handkerchief. Embroidered on the edge. I was going to say embroidered with what? It's a different term. Anyway, so that's Edmund. I'm guessing this is his house, and those are keys to rooms in his house. Oh, boy. This is going to be like one of those logic puzzles. You know, the one that's like, so-and-so's got a red house. The person to the left of the blue house has a cat. You know, like those ones. I mean, I love those. So I shouldn't be looking all worn out, but it's just late. 9:30. It's not that late. A partially eaten piece of roast. Right, basically the whole game. Yeah, it is. Well, like I said, I do actually love those kind of things. Glass of red liquid. Those type of questions on the LSAT? Really? I'm gonna go take the LSAT. I've never studied for. I've never been in law. That's the law test, right? Look how what an idiot I am. That's the law test, right? So that's how little I don't know what the LSAT is. But when you took the LSAT, huh? Yeah. Well, if that's on the LSAT, then I'm gonna go take the LSAT right now. See if I can pass it. Okay. Red liquid, amber liquid. Okay. Partially smoked cigar, partially eaten salad. I'm gonna guess that's David, the one who wanted the cigars from the little boy. Okay, so we've got some people eating salad, some people eating roast. This person did not eat their salad. Full glass, partially empty glass of clear liquid. So presumably this is going to indicate to us who was poisoned. We'll be able to deduce through all of this who was poisoned where. Okay. You killed my aunt, you devil! I should execute you on the spot. This is Peter? I think this is Peter. He's got a pack of cards, of course he does, because he's ready to gamble at a moment's notice. He's got 2 pounds! Good on you, Peter. You've worked your way up in the world. And a fork, which he is holding and pointing. So he's saying this guy killed her. Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner and I will slip you a shilling. Peter. Just why, Peter? Why? Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you will feel better. What? What? Just to lift his spirits? Think about a guy marrying his donkey? Okay. Alright, he's got 2 keys too. Are they the same keys? Yes, same keys. And a small simple key. Okay. So this is the butler, I assume. Servant of the house. We know who that is. That's probably David, because I don't know who else it would be. That's the beautiful lady, presumably Mary, I think, because that was the... Dear Mary, here is something for your diary from me. This is just one of the one of the best things I've ever seen. Oh my god. Okay, Mary Richards. All right, I'm gonna start naming people, because some of them I've got for sure. Edmund Cloudsley, Mary Richards, that idiot Peter Batley. I'm gonna say this guy's David. I'm not 100% on that. You know what? I'm gonna take that back actually, because there are 2 people we haven't even met yet. That's the butler. That's Little Pip. First name Little, last name Pip. All right. Oh, good lord. All right, here we go. Got a safe. Intriguing. The golden idol is in this safe. In Edmund Cloudsley. I genuinely had to look what that name is again, because I forgot again. Edmund Cloudsley's house. Well, Edmund, you seemed pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. Lord George Bridges. Ah. Interesting. Oh, there are a bunch more letters than that. The revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk. With your blood. Final Vanguard. Okay. Edmund Cloudsley, once more you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, serpent, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Now, this is interesting. Dear uncle, I hear you are interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me 300 pounds. It is small change to you, and I am desperately in need of it at present. Truly yours, an idiot. Okay. Now, I'm cooking up a theory. I'm cooking up a theory that whoever poisoned her meant to poison Edmund. Peter is truly a great character. I love this. It reminds me a little bit of Papers, Please. There was like that one character who came in and kept... I don't want to spoil it. Papers, Please is great. But there's a recurring character in that game. You're just grown to love by the end of it. Okay. I think whoever poisoned... Rose meant to poison Edmund. I'm only saying that because a lot of people seemed out to get him. Georgie, yes, that was his name. Yes. Amazing. I love that guy. Okay. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. Sincerely, Rose Kubert. Now, since my return and move to Sebastian's manor, she must be talking about Peter, because she can't be talking about Sebastian. She moved into Sebastian's manor because he died. So she must be talking about him. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Okay, let's check the dates. February 10th, March 6th. Okay. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. Ugh. I hear you are having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar. I'm glad I didn't label him as David, because that's clearly Lothar. What a name, by the way, Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Okay. Once again, so he's having dinner with Lady Mary and her father, Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. So they're trying to... I assume they're talking about Peter, and they're trying to get him to move away. Mrs. Baker, starting date, position housemaid. I'm assuming we've not met Mrs. Baker yet. She's probably downstairs. Yearly wage, £9. Peter owes £255. Oh my god. I mean, presumably Peter has access to much more wealth than £9 a year, but still, that's just an indication of... Oh, okay, all right. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. 2 sealed bottles of cloudy liquid labeled peptic tonic. A sealed bottle labeled opium. Sealed. Notable. So, this is Edmund's safe. So, this must have been his table. Because assuming he was going by the rules, which, you never know. But I think this is water and peptic. This is also peptic, but with what looks like wine. I'm assuming we'll clear this up when we go downstairs. Oh, or go right here. Okay. All right. Opaque bottle labeled water. Well, it's probably clear. A roast. A salad bowl. A half full carafe of amber liquid labeled brandy. Half full bottle of red liquid labeled wine. An almost full carafe of yellow liquid. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the word right, by the way. Of yellow liquid containing lemons. So it's probably lemonade. So that might not be alcoholic either. Hi, Sam. A half-empty bottle of cloudy liquid labeled Peptic Tonic. By the way, Sam, I got your messages about not being able to tell if you were following me. You were before, so I don't know what Twitch was showing you exactly, but okay. So the yellow liquid might be lemonade. We might find out more later. Okay. There is a lot to take in this scenario. Oh my god. Okay. We have got secret codes. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider this simple example. Money, as denominator of value, has evolved and changed a lot. Still in savvy hands, it is a powerful tool. Money has changed hands. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to go to law school. Spoiler alert, I did not. You know, fair. Law school is nuts. Okay, sorry. Secret codes. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Is there any writing anywhere here that could suffice for that? You after and the take you end swiftly. No. The for you soon your common blood. Probably not that. This sent Sebastian's for he monetary please, brother. Doubtful. I colonies will I lady Lothar you. I colonies will I lady Lothar you? Tails so. Alright. Mrs. 1787 position yearly. Alright, okay, this is not producing any fruit yet. But I believe we've got something to learn about secret codes. Platinello, ideal republic, visions of a utopia with order and structure. Yeah, this is the political guy. He's whatever. Door's locked. So much stuff. Okay. Raul Cthulhu, Star Child. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. The fourth one from every row. Stack of candles, 3 shillings and 2 pence, an ink pot. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. Does that connect to this? I want to come back to that. 4 shillings and a penny. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. Okay. All right. Here is a note that says, the oldest person lives here. Who's worked here the longest. Well, we know that... Where's this one? Mrs. Baker has been working here since 1787. Today is about a year later. So presumably this is not Mrs. What's her name? We should go downstairs. I'm going to come back, but I just want to make sure we see everybody else. Thank you, dear. Oh, wait. Talk to her first. Of course I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you are itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. Okay, I'm going to come back and explore this place, but I just wanted to make sure I got everybody. Okay, so... M. Mademoiselle, the laceless count, the besmirched lover of Lusitania. Oh, and a knife! Do not find me such nonsense again. That's so funny. Okay. And shit. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearance. A pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid, partially empty. So, this is someone who works here. I'm going to say probably one of these two women. What's going on here? That, don't even know what that could be. Monkey Man 2? Monkey Man 1 versus Striped Dark Hand. I don't know what these are. Striped Dark Hand. I'm so... Okay. Hang on a second. Is that... hang on a second. I messed up something in Streamlabs. Okay. Coming back. No. Maybe? What is... No, not you. You. Versus Striped... Okay, I don't even know where to start with this. A small bottle filled with amber liquid, okay? A couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. Dirty literature, yeah. Keys, I guess? More bedrooms. Set of lockpicks. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. A pistol, a dagger. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. So David works here. He got little Pip to go get the tobacco. Continue experimenting with the artifacts. So Edmund got that golden idol. Did we meet like a stable hand or something? No, well, yeah, we did, but that was James. James and Adam. Door is locked. Every door is locked. Okay. Candles. So this must be her room because she said I can give you some candles. Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I have loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. So this is the bottom room. So whoever is here wanted that bottom room. Will not change the rule that staff members work here the longest gets to the bottom room. Do not blah, 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 blah. So this is Lucia. Let's start doing some names again. She looks very pissed off about dirty literature. I don't know. So that's Lucia, which I presume then means... And we got Brian and David. Small, simple key. That key. The dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. Okay. This is all starting to cook. Okay. So this is Lucia. This is Ada. I have to use this letter to share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations, and you will be no longer a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. Okay. Ada's got a lot going on. Was Ada the one who was hired recently, or was that Lucy? Oh, it was just Baker. Somebody Baker. Okay. All right. So this is Ada. Now, whoever was down here, wise slave, fables about rulers. So that must be her, because she was like, I can give you some candles for your room. I'm assuming you want to continue reading that scandalous novel. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. Now we can take a couple things from this. That dirty literature is right here. I'm pretty sure. I don't think anything else qualifies as dirty literature. This person has candles. Oh, so this could be what's her name up there? There's so much going on. Okay, so she could be lying. Anymore? What anymore? She could be lying about throwing it out. I'm not. Sam, Automod didn't like that message you just sent, and I'm actually gonna let Automod stop that one. It made me laugh. That's so funny. Automod is censoring you. Yeah, that's probably right. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. So this person, David, has this room, I assume. Oh my God, what's going on in here? Okay. Okay. Now I've seen so many things. I'm gonna finish looking at everything and we're gonna start putting this together. To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith has been here longer than Mrs. Baker. One of these is Mrs. Smith, one of these is Mrs. Baker. I have a vague hunch that this is Mrs. Smith. I don't know why. I feel like there was... Oh, because of the candles thing. Well, this room has candles and the top room has candles. What's going on here? A sealed pot labeled print paint. Down with parasites. Too long they have feasted on our blood and sweat. What is this? What is this? I have no context for what this image is about. Oh, wait. Sorry. Okay, this is a very rich man. This is some kind of propaganda poster. Okay, got it. I don't know why. For some reason, when I saw parasites, I just thought of literal parasites, like ticks or fleas or something, and that this represented like some weird flea. No, it is a very rich man. 1 pound and 2 shillings. Got some extra wine in here. Really passionate anti-tick propaganda. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know. I was like, I thought this was a book. I didn't know what it was. Propaganda posters. Got it. Okay, brandy, wine. Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast. No heavy food for dinner. You are responsible for little Pip doing all his errands. Who the hell is little... I mean, I know who little Pip is. I've seen him, but I don't know who he is. Mr. Walker, I am to be woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Mrs. Baker, I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitors. Okay? David Gorin's job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. Now, David Gorin, we have heard this name before, I think. Probably in one of the previous things. I'm not too concerned about it right now. His job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. I have a feeling that David Gorin, this is David Gorin's room. Okay. I have a feeling that he is the guy to do like dirty business for Edmund, sneaking out at night and doing sneaky things. He's got a dagger and a pistol. He smokes tobacco. He's got some gin. He's just that kind of guy. Now, this guy has got to be Lothar, I'm going to say. Because it's Lothar, Mary Richards. Lothar Richards, then, because she's unmarried. Because she's being courted. She's being courted by this guy and this idiot. Can I finally put Rose's name? Rose Hubert. Now, I don't think this is David. I think this is Brian. Do I know Brian's last name? David's last name is Gorin. Brian's last name is probably on this. Mr. Walker. Okay. Okay. Mr. Walker. So that is going to be Brian Walker. We just need to name these two. Now, has Brian worked here longer than her? Remember to take the fourth one from every row. The fourth what? Okay, this person's got a book called Star Child. I'm pretty convinced that this room belongs to... No, I know this room belongs to David because of this. Okay, so this is David's room right here. I wish I could mark that somehow. Can I? I can. Okay, great. So that's David Gorin. This... I'm going to go ahead and say that this is Lucia's room. Lucia? Because I think she's lying about throwing out that book. She seems very secretive about things. We'll see. Because either she's lying... That's got to be the dirty book she's referring to. And it's possible that... David Walker got this book after she threw it out. Maybe he's interested in her? I don't know. There's something super suspicious going on there, of course. Whoever this is a revolutionary. Oh, I never saw what was in this. Potatoes, water, flour, bread, lemons, big piece of meat, and cut vegetables. Okay. In this door. Door to the outside, not locked. Okay. Did we establish whose room this is? I kind of forgot that there was a room here, to be honest. Couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. So whoever's here loves the Monkey Man books, has got some fancy stuff, going to start a little bit from the beginning. So little Pip had a note from David. Run to the city and grab me some Ashblair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I will pay you when I am back. Okay. Little Pip there's just something really wrong with Little Pip. Okay, this is Mary's coat. I love that now that I've got the context, I see that these are two courting letters. One from Edmund, his version of courting is, I'm sure that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. And Peter, who drew a picture of him fighting a tiger. This is some good stuff. Now, I thought this might have been David's coat because it's got cigars, but who knows? Multiple people might be into cigars. In fact, I believe... Didn't we see some cigars here somewhere? Thought we did. Oh, yeah, here. Well, yeah, David wouldn't be at the table. How can she choose? I know. Okay. So Mary, let's think about this. Mary doesn't eat meat. So she's going to be in one of these three places. I'm going to say she's probably not the one with the cigar. Probably. Very possible that she's the one with the lemonade. I'm pretty sure this is Edmund's. Now he didn't touch his salad. Partially empty, partially empty, partially empty. I wouldn't be surprised if Edmund was here because he's got the water and the tonic. That feels pretty much like Edmund. I feel like the reason why he might be getting salad is to try and impress Mary. And Peter would be a big enough idiot. Oh yeah, of course this is Peter's place because he's got the fork. He's got his fork. So this is Peter's place. He got pushed to be sitting next to Mary. But of course Edmund is going to be one who sit next to Mary as well. This is Mary right here. This then is probably Rose. It's highly possible. I think this is Rose because she has a partially empty glass of cloudy liquid. That's the tonic. She's the only one at the table with the tonic besides Edmund. Edmund didn't touch his. I think the tonic was poisoned because whoever poisoned him knew that Edmund was supposed to drink tonic. In fact, I think it said that he was supposed to drink it first. Consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. I mean, it seems like the kind of thing where, you know, maybe even one of his servants put that down because he's like, you should be doing that. And Edmund's like, I'm a grouchy old man. I'm not gonna do that. Well, I guess he hadn't eaten yet. So actually, he had some water, but he hadn't eaten yet, and so he hadn't taken his drank his tonic. But Rose got some tonic, and that tonic, I believe, was poisoned. Aha! You also have to consider the fact that never mind. I was going to say you have to consider. Well, I think you still do. Consider the fact that the peptic tonic is in a safe. Consider the fact that the peptic tonic is in a safe. That is with a blue lock. Is it as straightforward as the blue lock goes with the blue key? It's highly possible. We've also got a yellow key, which I presume goes with this, and that's a yellow heart as well. Blue square kind of thing. Yeah. So that's interesting. So this guy has got a blue key. Peter, who's notably an idiot, thinks that this guy killed him. Presumably because he was the one who served the tonic and then she was the one who drank the tonic. He's also got the blue key. However, here's something to notice. The blue key is shaped like this. I'm going to say, we've seen a lot of keys. I'm going to say the key doesn't have to be blue, but it does have to be shaped like this. The blue is just helpful, but I think there's another key somewhere in this house. Maybe even in this bag here. Shaped like that. That is what I'm talking about. Now, unfortunately, this bag doesn't lead me to anybody because I don't know who had this bag down here and why. Somebody got this bag. I guess you could climb up the vines, get the key, fish the key out of this bag, go around. This door is not locked. How do you get in here? I think you just get in through here. So you could, whoops, sorry. You could come in, come around here, unlock the safe, poison the tonic, not with the opium, because that's, you know, that's sealed, but with one of the tonics, and then sneak back out. Meanwhile, the butler, unawares, gets the tonic and serves it to both Rose and Edmund. She takes the first drink. She is poisoned. She is dead. Let's start to put this together. Okay, so at blank blank wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead, and thus blank blank poisoned the tonic and hid the necessary key in a bag. There are other options. So in fact, I'm gonna, before I finish this, I'm gonna look at the other keys because there were a bunch of keys around everywhere. See if I can remember where. I think there were just some hidden in like this mattress maybe. Yeah, but see, that's the wrong key. This is the key to the I think this is the key to the alcohol closet because it matches the heart. Yeah, which goes to this, which is the alcohol closet. But this person did not have the key to the safe. Are there any keys here? These probably have keys, yeah. Simple key, simple key, and that key. Oh, which would be this one, I assume, which is the food closet. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that because that might help me indicate she's in charge of food. Actually, let me look at that real quick. Yeah. Mrs. Smith is the cook. Of course, she's cooking here and everything like that. Okay. Lucia Smith, and then Ada. What was her last name? Baker. Ada Baker. Okay, come on. Big money. Yes. All right. We are on our way. That means Lucia Smith lives in that room. Oh, this is Little Pip's room, isn't it? That's got to be Little Pip's room. He's got the Monkey Man books. He's got some brandy, some fancy stuff. He's got the key to sneak into the alcohol cabinet. That's got to be him. I want to say... Okay. All right, where are we at? Thus, blank blank poisoned the tonic and hid the necessary key in a bag. At the dinner party, Rose Kubert ingested the poison and died. So the question is... Oh, and we've got a table here too. I didn't even notice this. Okay. Yeah, we can start to fill this in too. So Edmund Cloudsley sat here. Rose Kubert sat here. Mary Richards sat here with her salad. Idiot Dumbface sat here with his missing fork. And that leaves Lothar Richards sitting at this table. Thank you. Now the question is, who wanted Edmund? A lot of people wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead, but let's take a look. George Bridges potentially wanted him dead. Final Vanguard definitely wanted him dead. Once more, you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Brother of Damascus wanted him dead. And Peter Badley, I don't think wanted him dead. I don't think so. One of these days, Peter Batley's either going to die or be the murderer, and I am looking forward to either one. Okay. So, let's think about this. I'm going to say pretty definitively it definitely wasn't this guy. Because it's too convenient that he has the key as well. Like, the key is hidden here, clearly. Now, whoever was in this room has got to be the one. Has got to be the one responsible, right? Because they have access to this outside with the window. Raolo Cthulhu, Star Child. Got some ink. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. Now, does this combine with this? Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice. So, did they do a similar cipher somewhere, but they went the fourth word in every row? Is that what it means? I'm skeptical, but I'm going to do some reading. Okay. Pleased boy. Okay, this is the fourth word from every row. Pleased boy, freed lords. Those have with dare. Pleased boy, freed lords. I mean, that makes sense to me. Okay, let's move on. Come of period. Nope. Okay. Have is receive us of to repentance unleash. Okay, not that. It's not going to be Peter's. Have is receive. This is not going to be Peter. Are you shall me small desperately. Are you shall me small desperately. That's Peter's secret message. All right. What else am I missing? Are there other letters around here that I'm missing out on? Who's got letters? Maybe you. Frustrated tale. Lord and no. How about company visited? I feel like I'm going down. I feel like I'm going down the wrong path here. I think I'm going to abandon that line of thinking. There's that syringe. Okay. Who is the revolutionary? This is what's interesting to me. We've got the revolutionary. in here, right? This has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary. After all these years, I have loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I'll strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Who is this? The Wise Slave. Fables about rulers that make you think. This must be Brian's room, because he's got a note to himself. He certainly looks like he's been here for a very long time. Remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey? That would be in this book for sure, wouldn't it? Fables about rulers that make you think. So what a book. Okay, so that is Brian Walker's room. Almost positive, which I have to imagine then makes this Ada Baker's room and this one Little Pip. Hey! Hey. Okay. Ada Baker. So Ada Baker, I think, has got to be the one. She's the only one with a window at all, I should say. Well, no, that's not true. They all have windows, but a window to this side of the house. So it makes a ton of sense that she would be the one to hide the bag. Odd way to hide it, but who am I to judge? So I think she definitely did it. Now, why would she want Edmund Cloudsley dead? I'm gonna try and think through this before I fill it out. I think I've just about got it. I have to use this letter to share good news. There's no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. Late husband. The judge has decided to remove all accusations you will be no longer a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort. Blah, 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 blah. So, Ada Baker. Do we know a Baker? I don't think so. Her late husband was accused of squandering church money. Is there any reason that would lead her to want Edmund dead? George Bridges wanted him dead. You seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed. Take care of those with whom you ally. Final Vanguard wanted him dead, but it's also a little vague. Oh, also, do we have seals? We do. There's a star, there's a hand, and there's a little dragon. Brotherhood of Masks. Is that the same Brotherhood that Willard was part of? I think it's the happy little lizard from that scene. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance. Oh, I think it's the Batley seal, maybe the Batley emblem, whatever you call it. Okay. There's something I'm missing here. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. What does that mean? Is it in here? This substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. Right? This substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. Use substance. Thank you. Thank you, Kyle. Use substance. I as a complete word. It turns out. Use substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. Dark Hand Steward. So the steward of the Dark Hand. So she is part of the Brotherhood. No. Yeah. The Hands. Right? One of our stewards. Which is her. It took everything I had to stop myself from saying keep going with the notes. Yeah, I think I looked at every single note except for hers. Okay. Dark Hand Steward wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead, and thus Ada Baker. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Dark Hand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. She used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. Man, this game is incredible. So satisfying. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to see if something popped up. There's that mermaid. What's our friend Oscar up to? Is that his name? Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. A deranged convict did him in. Now bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Wright died. I will make it worth your while. Something's happening. Oh, wow. Okay. I am hopping back over here. Man, that was so much fun. I cannot wait to play more of this game. Thank you, everybody, for joining me and watching me exercise my incredible detective skills. Like, not knowing. What was it that I missed? There were so many weird things that I missed in there, but honestly, this game is so incredibly satisfying and so much fun. It is way past the time I thought I was going to be done. I thought I was going to be, yes, the inn. The inn has rooms for people to rent and not live. Yeah, way past the time that I thought I was going to be done. But I just got sucked into this game and couldn't stop. So, I gotta go because I gotta go to bed and probably take care of my puppy dog and all of that stuff. So thank you very much for joining. Hopefully I'll be doing this next week. I think that'll probably be the next time that I'm available is next Wednesday again. Lots going on in life, but I'm going to try to stream once a week if I can. Thanks everyone. Bye.